Welcome to a special episode of our channel where we dive into the heart of online communities and their struggles for fairness and transparency. If you're passionate about space exploration and science, this story is not one to miss. So stick around, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and let's unravel an extraordinary tale from the world of Reddit. Imagine a subreddit dedicated to the vast expanse of our universe, where enthusiasts gather to discuss everything from Mars rovers to black holes. But lately, things have been anything but peaceful. The community faced a dark cloud as one moderator began abusing their power, silencing voices that dared to criticize government actions affecting space exploration and scientific research. This wasn't just any ordinary conflict, it was a battle for the very soul of Space. It all started with a post that went viral across Reddit. A user named accused the subreddit's mods of partisanship, stating that posts critical of government decisions were being systematically removed. The evidence? As you might guess, this sparked outrage and concern among community members. It was a pivotal moment for Space, turning what should have been a haven for scientific discourse into a battleground, where political bias threatened the integrity of discussions about space exploration and its future. I entered this scene as an outsider, but with a vested interest in seeing justice done. After reaching out to the active moderator at the time, I was welcomed aboard under the condition that I could help bring transparency and fairness back to Space. Little did anyone know that my involvement would set off a chain reaction leading to significant changes for this beloved community. Upon joining the moderation team, the first thing I did was review the mod logs meticulously. What I found confirmed the worst fears of the subreddit's users had indeed been removing posts based on their political content. It wasn't just a few isolated incidents, it was a pattern that had persisted for months. I couldn't help but feel a mix of anger and determination as I dug through these logs. How could such blatant bias go unnoticed for so long? The answer, unfortunately, lay in the hands of a handful of moderators who either turned a blind eye or were complicit themselves. This was more than just a case of one bad apple spoiling the bunch. It was systemic. But here's where things got interesting. As I gathered evidence and documented every instance of bias, something unexpected happened. Community members began to rally around me. They shared their stories, provided screenshots, and supported my efforts with an outpouring of solidarity. It felt like a movement was being born, a grassroots effort to reclaim Space from the shadows cast by political partisanship. With this growing support, I approached and laid out our findings. The evidence was clear, and we couldn't ignore it any longer. After much discussion, we decided that drastic action was necessary to restore trust within the community. This meant confronting with their actions and holding them accountable. It wasn't an easy conversation, but it was a crucial one. The emotional weight of this moment hung heavy as we addressed not just a single individual's behavior, but also the broader implications for Space moving forward. Can you imagine the relief and hope felt by users when they saw real steps being taken to address these issues? In the aftermath, was removed from their position, and measures were put in place to prevent such abuses of power from happening again. We revised our guidelines, emphasizing neutrality and inclusivity. It wasn't just about punishing one person, it was about rebuilding a community that could thrive without fear or bias. But the work didn't stop there. We knew we needed to do more than just address past wrongs. We had to ensure Space would remain a vibrant hub for scientific discussion going forward. So, I proposed an open forum where users could share their thoughts on how to improve the subreddit's rules and practices. It was a chance for everyone to contribute ideas on how to make Space even better. The response was overwhelming. People came together with proposals ranging from stricter linked vetting to more inclusive title guidelines. The conversation was electric, filled with passion and creativity as users put forward their visions for the future of Space. It felt like a renaissance had begun, a revival of the community's spirit and purpose. But amidst all this positive change, there were still challenges to face. Activity levels within the subreddit had dropped significantly over recent years, leaving many wondering how we could recapture that sense of excitement and engagement that once characterized raw space. It was clear that simply fixing past issues wouldn't be enough. We needed a comprehensive approach. So I asked, what would it take for Rest Space to regain its former glory? The answers came in waves, from suggestions about hosting more interactive events to promoting obscure scientific findings that had previously garnered massive interest. Each idea brought us closer to the goal of rejuvenating our community. As we move forward, let's remember this journey as a testament to the power of collective action and transparency. By coming together to address injustice and rebuild trust, Raw Space has shown what is possible when users and moderators work hand in hand for the betterment of their online home. So here we are now, on the cusp of a new era for Raw Space. The road ahead may be uncertain, but one thing remains clear: this community will continue to thrive through collaboration, openness, and a shared commitment to excellence. Will you join us in making Raw Space not just a place to discuss science, but also a model for how online communities can overcome challenges and shine brighter than ever before? Remember, your voice matters here. Whether it's sharing your insights on improving the subreddit or participating actively in discussions, every contribution counts towards building something truly special. Let's keep this momentum going, and together, let's make Raw Space a beacon of knowledge, creativity, and inclusivity for years to come. Thank you for joining me on this journey. If you enjoyed today's story and would like to stay updated with more such episodes, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Until next time, keep exploring the cosmos, and let's make sure our online discussions are as vast and inspiring as the universe itself. Stay curious, stay engaged, and together we can continue to reach for the stars.